Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah Almighty, the most gracious and the most merciful. Dear viewers, our today's topic is research proposal. In this video, we will discuss and point out the importance of the research proposal in completing a research project. So, without wasting any time, I will go directly on the topic research proposal. What is a research proposal? A research proposal is a detailed plan. It is an outline. It is a brief. It is a feasibility report of a project which we are going to carry out. We are going to discuss. We are going to solve. We are going to explain. We are going to determine the solutions of a project, its feasibility, its outline, its concise headings is called a research proposal. Basically, it is a plan how the researcher will carry out its work step by step. It will include the title, first of all. In a research article, in a research project, first of all, a title is determined. The title should be clear, concise, and it should reflect the research question. There should be three qualities of a title of a research proposal. The title should be clear. It should not vague. It should be clear. It should be concise. It should not be broader in words. It should be concise. It should reflect the research questions. It should point out what the problem is confronting us and what we are going to solve it. Second, introduction. The introduction should have these three qualities of a research proposal. It should have background information. Why we are going to take up this topic, what are the research questions, the research problem pertaining to this particular research project, and what we are going to achieve from this research. That is called objective of the research. So the introduction should have three things, definitely three things: background information, research questions, and research objectives. Third, what is literature review? Literature review is basically thoroughly examinations of the already existing research, and the deeper examination of the research will enable us to dig out what previous work has done regarding this research project, and in this thorough research of existing knowledge, existing research, we will be able to point out what are the research gaps, what have not done so far by the researchers, and what we should done in that. In the literature review, the previous research methodology and techniques by the researchers have adopted is also analyzed, and on the basis of already done work, the researcher will be able to point out the best methodology and will select the best methodology in order to accomplish his research projects. In the methodology, first of all, the research design is formulated, and thereafter the methods and procedures, likely qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods are adopted, and data is collected on the basis of these methods and finally analyzed, and expected outcomes are formulated on the analysis of these results. The anticipated final results and implications of the research are calculated. So, after the conclusion, the recommendations are recommended to the community facing the research problems or research problems, and the research questions. The solution is also recommended in the end of the research proposal. So, on 6th, the timeline is also determined, mean to say that the researcher should by pragmatic approach, determine the time frame for the research project to accomplish it. As the researcher should not determine time frame of a project which requires 1 year, then the researcher will not recommend 6 months for this project. And if the research project estimated cost should be 1 million, then the researcher should not determine the budget of that project of 500,000. So timeline and budget is very important. If these two requirements are not met, not available, definitely the expected outcomes of the research will not be met out. Now I would like to explain what is the utility of and importance of the research proposal. Definitely after the research proposal, the researcher is going to generate a new knowledge, it advances knowledge, contribute to the knowledge in a specific field. On the basis of the research project, research proposal, the researcher will be able to take up its research project in a simplest way. Its research findings can inform policy, practice, and decision making. So, if the research proposal is made out, the researcher will be easy in decision making. The research proposal definitely improve the understanding of the researchers and deeper understanding of complex issues. So he will be easily utilize previous research proposals for knowledge in advancing and understanding and formulating and resolving the issues confronting during the research. So already done work will help him, will help the researchers. Now I would like to explain what are the pros and cons of the research. The advanced knowledge, definitely it improves decision making, definitely, and faster innovations. So finally we have concluded that the research process, it advanced knowledge, it improved decision making, and it foster innovations. Cons of the research: time consuming, resource intensive, and potential biases. But these does not matter. They can be controlled, time can be managed, resource can be managed, because of methodology can be changed. So the potential biases can be managed by the researchers. So overall, the research has more pros than cons. What should be the best qualities of a research proposal? The research proposal should be clear. I have already explained that the research proposal should have clear research questions. The research proposal should be specific and objective and achievable. And in the research questions, a comprehensive review of existing research should be carried out. Literature review is done in such a professional manner that it should calculate what the research gaps exist. The research design is made in such a feasible way that to achieve and solve the research questions and answer the research questions becomes easy. A realistic timeline should be formulated, and adequate resources which are requisite for the completion of research project must be determined, and the original and significant contributions to the field is also awarded by the research proposals. Clarity and coherence should present in the research proposals, and the feasibility of the research project is summarized by the research proposals. Impacts and relevance. Potential impact and relevance of the research is also determined in the research proposals. The ethical considerations are also very important. The ethical considerations must be mentioned in the research proposals before taking the research projects. And impact on science and personal growth is also determined in the research proposals. Clear structure and presentations should be summarized in the research proposal, and strong introductions and conclusion is also uh, summarized in the research proposals. The research proposal's language should be clear, its aims should be specific, its structure should be organized, and its writing should be concise. And the research proposal should contribute novel. Novel means the new knowledge or challenge existing which have not already answered. Thank you very much, dear viewers. I have made my best efforts to collect data for the research proposals by covering all aspects of good research proposals. If this lecture or discourse is useful for you, then please share, like this video so that maximum people can take benefit from this research discourse. Thank you.